Hi, and welcome back. Today we're out here in the smithy. I was here today and in the smithy here, and I was doing some grinding. Well, as I was grinding, I only had just put a 150 belt on it, and what I'm doing is the knives that I've already hardened and tempered one time. I was cleaning them up on the grinder, trying to get some of the little bit of the rough grinding marks I left in, because I didn't grind them thin or anything, so I could done that so I could heat treat them. So after I got heat treated and tempered once, then they're safe to regrind. I hadn't got the liquid nitrogen yet. That's coming. But I want to get a bunch of them done. In truth, I want to get them all done. All heat treated, all ground, and all heat treated. That way I can put them all in there at one time. As I was grinding this morning, it's now, I don't know, probably 1 o'clock or so, I got about a dozen of them done. Ready to be hand finished anyway. So, what did I do with them? Oh, they're here somewhere. That's okay, that's beside the point. Right there, I was grinding and I seen smoke, and I thought, what if I set on fire with the grinding sparks? And when I seen the grinding sparks, I had on a conditioning belt, which is one of them Trizact belts. It don't make a whole lot of sparks. But anyway, I thought I might have set something on fire over here. There may be some leather pieces or whatever, dust, where I'd done some sheaths, might have caught on fire, just smoldering. But I looked, nothing was on fire. And so I done another one, and smoke was coming up, and I looked, and it's coming from the bearings on the bottom, on the belt driven part of it. So I get to spend the rest of the day tearing it down and taking it apart, which I'll probably have to go into the other room there, the knife shop down there, and clean my desk off. It's awful. But anyway, and change them over and change these out. Now, when I got this remade, that piece on the bottom down there, the bearing holder on the bottom of the drive, it was aluminum. I got my cousin to do a little machine shop work up for it. He's a machinist, and he done this on his lunch break. He made another one. He made me another hub, because the other hub was broke. The aluminum one was broke, so he made me a steel one. So I've got it right there, the steel one. It's bolted in and everything. Anyway, I ain't got this thing all the way apart yet, but I thought I might ought to. I hadn't filmed, like I said, I hadn't filmed none in just a little bit, so figured I might film some of this and at least explain what's going on, or what I'm going to be doing with this, because you don't need a 2x72 or a 2x82. You don't need a VFD. You don't need all this other fancy elaborate stuff. Now, while I was doing this and getting some of this off the sides of it there on the flats, I thought, yes, a something to like a surface grinder would be fantastic. To have one of those, so you can make sure they stay parallel. At least on the stock removals, and on any billets that you might make of Damascus or whatever else, they would be fantastic for that. And so I'm going to have to do something. I've got a buddy of mine that's got one. He don't want to sell it, but I believe I'll go up there and use it. And if I do, I'll take him along and show it to you and everything. It's like that. It's at his home shop, not at his school shop. So anyway, let's get on this right here. So right here we go, and here is my 1x42. Here is my hollow grinding jig or grinder that and yes, everywhere I go is messy, and it's time to get on this. So right down, let me get to it right there, pull this in. Okay, now on this right, where am I at? Right here, there's a nut or a bolt right there, and one there, and it's same on the other side. Them's the lockdown bolts, because this whole assembly right here, the whole tower goes in and out with that bolt right there. That's how you tighten and loosen the belt. Right there, that one bolt, but you gotta loosen them up. There's two. There's one on each side, or two on each side for that. So now there's Allen wrenches for that right there, 3 of them, and that pulley should come through the hole, because this is a tapered hole in this cast iron casting right here. So, and while I got it off, I might just go ahead and bust this off of it right here and go put another platen on there. That's a ceramic tile right there. That's what that is. I got a few more of them there, so I can do that. Anyway, let me find some tools and I'll get back to you in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. I went ahead and took the platen off of it. It's laying right here, so yeah, I'm gonna. This don't really look that bad, but it's kind of got an indentation in it where the back is kind of wore on it. So I got more, so it won't hurt for me to replace it. So now I've got I vacuumed up a little bit around there, cleaned it up some. So now I got to take these 3 bolts out, or screws, or whatever. Anyway, and this thing needs to be timed. I do remember that from the last time I done it. I had to time it. So to get this in there just right. Maybe I timed it. Well, that's loose. That ain't no good. It wasn't that loose, but yeah. That. Right there. Yep, I'll have to go in the smithy. So let me find this. Right there. And I'll go back and I'll take this off. Right there. And doggone it. What's going on here? Now that shouldn't have nothing to do with it. So, okay. Let's take that. I don't need that. I need snap ring pliers, which I have. These are new bearings. These are what's in there. And let's go over there and get my other bearings.